It's just another scorching day. Bingo. And pipe cutters. Now I just need to find some 25mm pipe. And I'm pretty sure this is 20. That might be smaller, that might be 15. That's 20mm. I don't think there's any over here. Oh, what's that? That looks like it might be alright. That might do. Well, g'day everyone and welcome back. So I'm just trying to do a few odd jobs this morning and beat this heat. And I grabbed a length of this because I need to join the pipe up because I actually hit it with the mower. But that is actually 20mm. I thought it was 25. My bad. So that's not going to work. The cows are coming in here tonight and I need to get this trough going. There is a trough over there, but it'd be better if they could have two. I'm not sure if there were two 20mm joiners up there, so I might have to just shoot into town. I think I've still got time. It's 11:30. I might just go to town and get them, and at least I know I've got them. I think the shop shuts at 12. Got a couple of extras that I can keep as spares. Dad hates me buying spare parts like that because his theory is that we only live 5 minutes from town, so if we need something we'll just go in and get it. It's not wasted money just sitting on the shelf, whereas I think that we should have spare parts because, or a couple of spare things like those fittings, so if you get like a water leak at night after hours or on the weekend when the shops aren't open, you can just fix it then and there rather than having to wait the next day or yeah, when you can get them. So I don't know, just small differences between us. Oh, that's hot. Cool, got water going in there. Need to blow these lines out, make it flow a bit faster. Just give them a tighten, I'm good to go. We didn't put this trough or this water line in, otherwise we would have trenched it. So all the water lines that we put in now we trench. This is just sitting on top of the ground and that's why I hit it with a mower. I knew it was there, I just hadn't hit it before. So really needs digging in, but I'm not real keen to do that because I want to sort of fix these water lines down here. There's only about a dozen troughs that are on this line, which is from that tank over there, and I sort of want to put like 40mm lines in and then maybe like 32s coming off it to the troughs, just to get a little bit more water flow because it's yeah, it's not really elevated over there real high, so there's not heaps of pressure, but it won't be happening this year unfortunately. These fellas need moving, so I've got to find a new paddock for them. And they can just go down here in this race. There's quite a bit of tucker there for them. I've just put a little fence around this trough so they can get back onto some water. Come on in. Come on. Not that way. Come on out the gate. Out the gate, come on. There you go. Didn't shut that gate up the race. Try and get around them. Good nick though, eh? Easy as. Just a couple of things I like to do today. That water line took me longer because I like to go to town, unfortunately, but sometimes stuff happens. And I think I'm going to go inside now and get out of this heat for a bit, because it is fair stinking hot now. Well, it's just gone 2:30, so it's time to put the cows on here, but before we do, we'll go and have a little look. So you can see it's not as thick and lush as the first grazing that they're in here, but it hasn't had any rain for the last 3 weeks either, which doesn't help. But you can sort of see some of the dead leaves which are down here, like from last time, which have sort of wilted up to nothing now. But there's still a good pick in here for them. Go on, girlies, go on in. So I think they've got they're going in there today, 1, 2, 3, 4 more days in this block, or this paddock, and then they'll go over there and then they'll get 8 grazings in that one. Well, these girls are pretty happy, so I'll leave them to it. I'll come back at 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere there, and I'll shift them to their night paddock. But they'll clean this up pretty well. There'll be nothing left when we come back later on. Holly's just brought the kids up because we're going to try and pick some of these plums that are ready, like these ones. I don't know if that one is. And make them into jam, because there's quite a few that have fallen onto the ground here. And the birds are just nailing them, so thought we'll try and save some of them. See, like this, you think it's all good, nice big plum, and then the birds have nailed it. I think we'll still keep that one. Good. Just try and pick them before they do that. Is it yummy? I think we should have enough to make a few things of jam, but yum, so sweet. How juicy they are too. Real nice. Come on. So as you can see, they've cleaned it up pretty well. There's not much left but dirt now. And you would find it pretty hard to believe anything would regrow after looking like that, but it does. We should get another 3 to 4 grazings off this chicory before we drill it back into grass. It would definitely help with the regrowth if we got a bit of rain. Like the paddock over there, that's looking a little bit stressed at the moment, and it's not going to get any better until we get some rain. But I don't know when that's going to be, so there's no point dwelling on that. Some people do put effluent on their chicory paddocks. We don't, just because our breaks are quite small and we've got a travelling irrigator, so we'd have to wind up fences and stuff like that. We just find it easier not to. That's where they were today over there, then yesterday, day before that, and then they in this paddock 4 days ago. And you can see it is taking off again. These shoots that have been eaten are regrowing. It's looking not so bare. And it's not so weedy either. There's a little bit of willow weed there. But in general, it's not looking too bad. So this is the other paddock here, and you can see it's just looking a little bit stressed. Not quite as lush as the stuff over there, but then again, this is probably about 10 to 11 days away from grazing, so it's got a little bit more growing yet to do. Just need to go and check this trough. Should be full by now. Sweet as. I should probably let the string out on the bullcock to lift the water level a bit. Those joins have held. So I guess one of the other questions too is what happens once we put those cows onto the chicory with production. Well, production did go up a little bit after a couple of days, but it's also a little bit hard to judge by how much, because we are sort of going into a dry period at the moment, so cows are decreasing in their milk production. It's also less than half of the herd that go into that as well, so it's not like the whole lot go on. But I also got asked, why do we put them on in the afternoon rather than why don't they go there in the morning and then in the afternoon they'll just go straight to their paddock? Well, mainly because if we put them on in the morning, I'd have to hold all the cows up and then put them on together, because I want them to all have equal grazing opportunity. Otherwise the ones that get there first would eat way more than the ones that get there last. It'd probably be all gone by the time the last ones are there. And we've got to move them in the afternoon, and they generally come past one of the crop paddocks anyway, so we just swing them in there for say like an hour and a half and then they're done. So it's no big drama really doing it in the afternoon. But I hope you liked the video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. And apart from that, I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go and have a swim because it is so hot. Doesn't that look nice and inviting? I need to put some more water in there, it's evaporating. But check this out. This is the pool temperature gauge. Oh, it's not quite so hot. It's quite hard to see too. I've got to get the blue thing just in the right thing, but it's about 29 degrees. Pretty warm.